What's up guys, I'm Just a Gamer and I'm back with another video. Thanks to IGN, we've received massive news about Dragon Age, starting with that the next Dragon Age game is no longer called Dragon Age Dreadwolf, it's called Dragon Age the Veilguard. And not only are we getting a trailer at Summer Game Fest, which we all pretty much predicted, but we're going to be getting a full reveal of the game on June the 11th, which I believe is next Tuesday, which includes, I believe they said 15 minutes of gameplay, which has me very excited, but also feeling a little trepidatious. Now, the IGN article didn't go into too much detail because the person they were speaking to didn't want to spoil anything before the big reveal next Tuesday, June 11th. We did learn a few things. For one, the number of companions is down from 9 to 7, and it also seems like party composition is down from 4 to 3. Where in previous games it was always your character and 3 companions, it looks to be this game is going to be your character and 2 companions. Another thing we learned is that this game is very character focused. Throughout the article, they kept reiterating the fact that they wanted players to really focus on these characters, their stories, and how their stories impact the overarching story and how you impact their stories. They really kept hammering that home in the article, which is a good thing in my opinion. Some would even argue that companions are the real stars of Dragon Age. I know people that they don't even really care about the main plot of the story, they care about your companion story and that's it. But so this is something that I'm okay with, I totally agree with, and I can understand why they maybe shortened the number of companions. They really wanted to focus in and tune these 7, and same thing with party composition. They just really want you to not just focus on them story-wise, but also gameplay-wise. Speaking of combat, I know that was one of the bigger controversies surrounding Dragon Age Dreadwolf, or the Veilguard. I have to start getting used to calling it that. Ever since the leaks came out showing that the combat was more God of War-like, and the article did state that there is a tactical mode, that we will still be able to direct our companions, tell them what attacks to use, even combine attacks to make more powerful attacks. So honestly, I don't know what to expect. I mean, hopefully, similar to Inquisition, they find a good, nice marriage of both styles. I think Inquisition did a perfect job of doing both action and tactical, but honestly, I don't know. I can't say anything until we actually see the game, either tomorrow in the trailer at Summer Game Fest or in the reveal on June 11th. So all we can do is cross our fingers and hope they found a perfect balance of both. Now, the article goes on to talk about how we'll be exploring new areas we've only heard of before, and even areas we've never heard of before. And for those of us who've played Dragon Age Inquisition's DLC, The Trespasser, we've been knowing we were heading to Deventer, even before the concept art for what was Dragon Age Dreadwolf came out at the time. That was something we'd already known. We were heading to Deventer, and that still seems to be the case. But while that's all well and good, the main thing I want to talk about is the story, because that's what has me a bit trepidatious. The reason I'm worried is because Solus, the big bad that has been built up over the last few years, ever since Inquisition, and even a bit in Dragon Age 2, the villain we've all been waiting to confront is no longer the main antagonist of the game. Like, from the way they talk about it in this article, he's kind of just pushed to the wayside. Something or someone else is the big bad or the main antagonist in this game now. And it's just a little disheartening that all this built up from the last 2 games in these years is now being pushed to the wayside. And again, for those of you who keep up with the industry, we know that Bioware has been kind of through the ringer. So many people have left that company. I believe the original writers of Dragon Age have left that company. So this is obviously being written by completely new people. I'm pretty sure, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And I understand the want and need for the game to stand on its own. That's something they also talk about in the article, how they want each Dragon Age game to stand on its own. That's why Dragon Age Inquisition wasn't called Dragon Age 3 Inquisition, it was just called Dragon Age Inquisition. And similarly, this game is not called Dragon Age 4 The Veilguard, it's just called Dragon Age The Veilguard. But after years and 2 games worth of anticipation for the main antagonist we've all been waiting for to now just be a minor character, it feels like, not minor, but like a secondary villain, feels a bit disheartening, man. Like all this stuff we've been waiting for, like we've been waiting for this for so long, and now it's just like, nah, we couldn't continue that story. We're gonna bring you something fresh. Don't worry about all that stuff that happened before. You'll get like a 2-minute little dialogue that'll solve all that up. But from there, from then on, it's gonna be this. That's kind of the vibe I got from this article, and it's just, again, really disheartening, because I really liked the Dragon Age Inquisition story. Again, similarly, it started in 2. It all starts with Varys being questioned by Cassandra, and at the end we see that giant crack in the sky. That's the ending of 2, which again continued in 3. We've got so much character, learning so much about the Veil, about the Dreadwolf, about, I forget, Morgan, her mom, I forget her mom, the dragon mom, I always forget her name. Witch of the Woods, I think that's what it was. I can't remember her other real name, whatever. But we learned so much about these characters, about the Veil and all that, and again, they set up Solus. He is going to be the guy, and now that's just gone. That's being pushed to the wayside. That's what it feels like. Again, I could be completely wrong, but that's the vibe I got from this article that they're trying to do. And that's what has me worried. That's the main thing that I'm worried about now. After reading this article, that is what has me worried. That after so much buildup and anticipation from these last 2 games, that the story we've all been waiting to find the climax, to face the climax of, is just gonna be forgotten and pushed to the wayside, and we're just gonna get a resolution that's like 2 seconds long. That's my fear. But again, those are just my thoughts and my reaction to this news. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. But yeah, again, because like they even joke about it in the article, but the decision to change the name from Dreadwolf to the Veilguard, because again, they want the focus of the story, or the player's focus, to be on the characters, the companions. And that's also another reason why I'm just like, they're not calling it Dreadwolf anymore, because he's really going to be a secondary villain now. He's not even really going to matter anymore. The importance of that name no longer applies to the game. That is what I'm so afraid of. And yeah, I don't know. Crossing my fingers, hoping for the best. Again, we're probably going to see a trailer tomorrow at Summer Game Fest. Maybe we'll get a little answers there. And then obviously we'll get the full reveal on Tuesday, June 11th. So really looking forward to that. And again, just hoping for the best. But again, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think I'm reading too much into it? Are you excited for Dragon Age? Do you like the name change? Let me know. I want the feedback. I want the conversation here. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. Subscribe. I'm streaming on Twitch, so please consider following me there at twitch.tv/JustAGamerInc, all together one word, or you can click the link below. But thanks for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.